In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing another permanent eyebrow dye from Schwarzkopf. This is the Brow Tint. It's permanent eyebrow colour for natural looking brows. Welcome back to Selfcare Karen. It's lovely to have you here. I am sans makeup, sans maquillage, because I need to be makeup free to apply this brow tint. Now, a few months ago, it's probably a bit longer than that, I tried out the Eylure eyebrow permanent dye colour. I'm not sure exactly its technical term, but I will link that video up here. And basically, dyeing my eyebrows at home has become it is an absolute game changer, because I was depending on going to a salon to get my eyebrows done, and it's always a little bit complicated to fit in. And being able to do that at home, it's a bit like doing my roots, dyeing my hair. It just really gives me a sense of freedom, and I find it much easier to slot into my kind of daily routine, or my kind of life, if you like. And, you know, I don't have the faff of making an appointment or they always have to do a patch test, all of that stuff. I don't have to do that. I can just sort it out for myself. And I am quite an independent person, and that gives me a sense of freedom. You might prefer the kind of pampering aspects of going to a salon, but it's good to have options, right? So I'm really excited to try out an alternative to the Eylure. Because that's what I like to do. I like to have alternatives and really compare and contrast, because yes, I know I did like the Eylure, but maybe what happens if this is even better? I will say I like to dye my eyebrows because I really, you know, I'm a child. I was born in 74, and at some point in my youth, it was very fashionable to have quite thin eyebrows, and so a lot of plucking, waxing, threading went on, and now they're just not very full on. And of course now the fashion is to have much more prominent brows. So I find that dyeing them really does help give me a bit more fullness. I have a bald patch somewhere just here, which I generally fill in with an eyebrow pencil when I'm putting makeup on, but having the base of a stronger colour, so I go with, my hair is dark brown, I don't go with black, I go with dark brown. I think that's more natural. It kind of just it frames my face a bit better. And I also find it's easier to you know, pluck the strays and tidy up my eyebrows once I have dyed them, because I don't know, if I find that it's more easy to see the hairs. I guess that's what it is. Anyway, let's start talking about this Schwarzkopf brow tint. So it's a little box, wasn't readily available. I think I ended up getting this in, I want to say Superdrug, online. Could not find it in store. I think I could have got it in Amazon, but I am quite reluctant to buy beauty products off Amazon, because with Boots and with Superdrug I have their rewards cards, and so I get points, and it just makes me feel like I'm, you know, getting a bargain or getting more of a bargain. So this says, ready for wow brows, bring out the best in your brows with Schwarzkopf brow tints, permanent eyebrow colour for strong and bold brows. Perfect your brows with a boost of colour that lasts up to 4 weeks and covers greys. I don't really have greys, but I do have like blonde hairs. It's not all, you know, my dark brown. Pro tip, choose a colour that matches your hair colour or is slightly darker for a more natural result. Okay, so I need to, the application steps are on the box. I need to, Step 1, clean the brows thoroughly. Step 2, mix the colour cream and developer, and then apply the mixture. Leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. I'll leave it on for the 10 minutes. And remove the colour residues using a cotton pad with warm water, and enjoy. Okay, so there is an instruction leaflet in the box, and I think I like it because it has pictures. Yes, makes it a bit easier. Very big writing. This is good. Okay, and then what else do we have in the box? We have got, it comes in like a plastic, the product comes in a plastic thing. There is the developer lotion. There's like, wow, fancy schmancy brush. Oh, that's really cool with a white applicator. I guess that's to kind of tidy up. Maybe it explains here what you're supposed to do with that. No. Oh, that's the mixer. The white tip is the mixer. Okay, fair enough. And then this is the actual colour, okay? Actually, I'm already impressed compared to Eylure, because Eylure doesn't have this fancy smancy. You had to just mix it with the spoolie, with this bit. And this looks quite sophisticated, this brush here. It's kind of like not a spoolie. I don't wonder if that's going to be easier to apply. Okay, and then I think you mix in here. There's a special mixing thing. I like this. Okay, I am going to just mix, and then I will be back and I will apply on screen and see you in a second. So I just used some micellar water just to clean my brows. It does say in the instructions to put petroleum jelly, so some Vaseline around the eyebrows, but I find I don't want to do that because I don't mind dyeing the skin a little bit. It washes out after a while, and I get a better application that way, or at least I did with Eylure. So it's very precise. You have to squeeze up until one of the notches. I don't know if I've done it right on the tube. I don't know if you can see the notches on the side there. And then you have to add 10 drops of the developer solution. I'm just gonna quickly mix this up. I do like that there's a special mixing place. It feels a lot more kind of tidy and organized compared to the Eylure, which I imagine the Eylure is the market leader, just because of how often I see it in the shops. And this Schwarzkopf one, I mean, as I said, I only have ever really found it on online. I haven't seen it in a shop, but that said, the Superdrugs and Boots around me are not very big, so it might be that in bigger stores they do carry the range. Okay, so I have it mixed here. Hopefully that's a good mix. And now what does it say? It says, apply the mixture on the eyebrows with the application brush until all hair is coated in colour, and leave the product for 5 to 10 minutes. The longer the development time, the more intense the colour results. Right, okay, well, I'm going to leave it on for 10 minutes just because I find that normally, like with hair dyes and stuff, I need to go for the full amount to really get the lighter hairs dark. Okay, well, so far so good. This seems very easy to apply. I will tidy it up. If I get too much on my actual face, I'll go in. I can't really see filming it on here, but afterwards I'll go up close in a mirror and just use a tissue to remove any kind of excess. But as you see, you just brush it in. And actually, I forgot, with the Eylure one, what I found worked really well, once I'd got the base down, is to go the other way. And then you really get into the root. You also make a mess, right? But you really get thorough colour on, which is what you want to do. And I can already see I've got roots here. I would go in and use this on the roots, but not today. I haven't got time now to sort my hair out. Okay, so I will go and tidy that up a bit, and I will leave it on for 10 minutes, and then I shall remove. So see you in a bit. Okay, I'm just going to wash it off. I completely lost track of time. I set an alarm on Alexa, then I cancelled the alarm once it sounded, and then I just carried on working. Crazy. Anyway, so it's probably been on about 15 minutes. Let me just wash it off. So it says to remove, which is step 4, remove eyebrow colour with warm water and a cotton pad from the eyebrows, so kind of going that way, as well as from the areas of the skin where the colour has had contact with. Okay, so I didn't use a cotton pad. Well, I used a cotton pad, but I used a reusable one. That's just how I roll. I don't use, I try not to use stuff that you just chuck away for cotton wool and all that stuff. As you can see, I have got a bit of stainage on my face, but I'm not really bothered about that because it will fade, and perhaps I can even cover it with makeup. But as you can see, my eyebrows definitely look darker. So I am pleased with this result. In terms of price, Actually think it's much of a muchness between the Eylure one that I've tried and this Schwarzkopf one. But generally, you know, if you do want to consider doing it, the dyeing at home, you will save yourself a lot of kachinga, because the box that you like, I think it was around maybe £10, £7 to £10, something like that, and you know, it lasts multiple usages. So, and that's the price, I mean, that's less than the price of just one salon visit, if you like, to get your eyebrows dyed. So I'm really pleased about that. I want to take a look at the Yucca scores, so hang on a second. Okay, so Yucca is this app which I've mentioned in some previous videos, and I'm trying to use it more often now so that I get bit more aware of ingredients that are in the products that I'm using. But basically it gives you kind of like a clean score, and it highlights kind of dangerous ingredients in the product that you've scanned. So if you take a look at the score, I think it was 39 out of 100, so not awful but not that great. The actual packaging looks different, so it looks like it looks different to the box that I got, so maybe they've just rebranded it, I'm not sure. Anyway, so I guess that score is to be expected, considering it is a dye. It does contain ammonia hydroxide and hydrogen peroxide, so then neither can be very good. But you know, it's to dye the hair. You know, I don't know, I haven't, maybe you know of a natural dye that actually works, because henna is not working great for me. It kind of just, well, it's been years though. I'm harking back to the day when you could get henna in the body shop. I don't think you can anymore. Okay, but generally really pleased with this. Let me know if you've tried this product. Do let me know if you have another eyebrow product that you swear by. I would love to try out another one. If you did like today's video, if you could be so lovely to support my channel and to do something funky with the YouTube algorithm so this video gets shown to more people that are looking at eyebrow dyeing videos, please hit the like button, please subscribe if you haven't done so already, please share this video, please leave a comment. All those kind of engagement actions really help my video get spread to the world. Okay, thank you so much for watching today. Remember, you are in perfect time. See you soon.